How's everybody doing? I'm here in my bedroom, you know. I figured let me let me do it from my bedroom, Let me relax and let me chill, you know. I have my little drink, and I got the cards to do a collective reading, or like a mini collective reading, because I'm really gonna focus on finishing the occult thoughts. I really loved the fact that many of you include in the opinions, trying to figure out what is the answer to the most powerful force in the universe. A lot of you gave wonderful answers. Wonderful answers. And I was thinking about that today. And I was like, my God, this generation really is serious about wanting knowledge, needing to understand higher knowledge, and not just for the sake of knowing it, it's to actually use it to manifest something, anything, whatever you want. I got that. Nice. I say. It's, for me, I was not expecting that so quickly, but I was pleasantly surprised that many of you did your homework. You just didn't take my word. You followed behind me and you researched. This was very impressive. I have a young lady, her name is Marla. She's a sweetheart. I love her to death. A Gemini. And wrote me what I thought was an entire dissertation of some of the concepts that I was talking about to you guys on YouTube. And for a 23-year-old girl to do this, and, she texted, it was a lot. I was so impressed. It let me know that peers of her generation are starving, hungry, hungry for knowledge. But it's not just theoretical knowledge. I think some of us had enough of that as well. You know, we want knowledge that we can use to manifest what we want. And this is where the power of thought comes in. Somebody, oh, it's eggnog. You couldn't get more virgin and innocent. I just love eggnog. No, I don't spike it. It's pure eggnog. But the alcohol is strong enough. Um, the strongest force in the universe is thought. Because we're the only species on the planet that are capable of it. Our insects are not capable of it. Our bacteria and viruses, which is a whole other kingdom of itself, is not capable of it. Our animal kingdom, not capable of it. Nor our trees or our plants. Don't get me wrong. They have consciousness. And they communicate that consciousness in their own way. Now, if you watch the movie Avatar, in several scenes in that movie, it shows the trees talking. It shows the air manifesting itself, saying, hi, hi, and then going back to air. And of course, you saw the humans and how they look like, reflecting the morphology of that earth, of the new heaven, new earth. The plants are not going to stay silent forever. A dog will speak just like you and me. Everything in nature evolves. It's heading a direction. And that's why I love Avatar. Can't speak enough about it. Because it shows all of humanity and all of life on the planet evolving towards a higher level of expression, including the planet itself. For that to occur, the germinal seed for that is happening now. Think about it. Let that sink in. Let it sink in. Well, I enjoy this eggnog. Oh, gotta take another sip. I'm cooking dinner in the kitchen. I was in the air yesterday because the lights went out. And I'm like, oh shit, what is going on here? What's going on here? The light bill was paid. Why is it? What's going on? But it was taken care of. So now I got, power. Like, but we've been having some wicked storms in Houston. And now I'm out in the country, deep country. I'm in Hempstead, 2 hours away from downtown. So I gotta make the best of it here. Because to go downtown, 2 fucking hours, that's a journey. A journey. Well, let's get back to thoughts. Thoughts, and I believe one of the chat people said it. When I was live, he said, thoughts are objects. I think it was Ray or look up, who said it. And I'm like, wow. I wonder how old he is. Because he's right. Thoughts are objects, mental objects. We create them. The other animals and trees and plants and insects and fire don't have this capacity, don't have this capability. To understand that, we have to look at the different planes of existence in our known and unknown universe. We got the earth plane, right? Physical earth. In fact, these Celtic symbols are no different than the hexagram or pentagram, showing the physicality of earth. So this is earth. And I mentioned that there is another dimension right above the earth, right above it. And it is completely governed by the moon. This planet here, which is Earth, is completely governed by Saturn, the devil, Satan, the god of form, carbon matter. But the other planets are not made of carbon. They're made of fine ether, and ether that scientists and including occultists we still don't quite understand. I told you to get out. I cleaned the house with ammonia and bleach, you have to see them run. No more, no more. And then I told you, you better go, because I ain't killing you, but you're going to die with this ammonia here. And then listen. This is one plane of existence, the we're in. And as you can see, we create stuff on this plane. You build a house. You build a car. You buy a car. You buy some nice shoes. A nice Birkin bag for you ladies. There are tangible objects here. Thank you for the hearts. You all know how much I love when you send me hearts. There's tangible objects here. Well, this drink, it's an object. You have to create the glass, right, to heat, and, if it's alcohol, you have to create the alcohol by distilling certain herbs and certain plants, certain barks, to create whiskey, or even to create heroin, cocaine, and methamphetamines. These are all plant-based drugs. They exist in nature, right? And nature is neither good nor evil because it's both. It's how man uses it. It's how he uses what's here that determines whether it's good or bad. Well, there's another plane here. And this plane is the astral plane. The astral plane is a hologram of what goes on down here. It is also a dimension of action. Just like we have action on earth, there's action on the astral plane. But there is another layer just above the astral, very thin. There's another layer here. And that layer breaks into 5 more thin layers. It took occultists centuries to discover it. And guess what is in this layer? The world of thoughts. What we think, what we imagine, what we create in our mind becomes tangible objects on this plane. Many people say, including some occultists, well, if that's the case, how come if I think of a car, why can't I have it tomorrow? A car is an object, and I'm thinking about it. Why isn't it manifesting? Because to manifest any thought requires some form of physical effort. Just like a woman has to give labor and pain, if she doesn't do the effort to push that baby out, that baby may die or she may die or both. Everything requires effort. Nothing is going to be freely given without effort. Someone has said the other day when I did the live that intent is the strongest force in the universe. I would agree, but intent is the amount of energy that you give to something you want to manifest. Intent is a vehicle that will lead to manifesting thought. But to manifest that thought outside of intent is a whole different process. And this is the way that the universe protects humanity from having all kinds of thoughts and they manifest. And then, oh no, I just thought about it for a minute. Oh my God, it's here? No, it's not going to happen like that. There's 2 main layers in the world of thought, which they're objects. When I go into this realm in my space travels, I see all kinds of objects. All kinds of objects that have originated as thought in the lower plane. There is 2 main layers, and it's like almost the Akashic records. It's a place that houses all human thoughts that has ever existed on the planet. All thoughts are in here. Not action thoughts, that's the astral. And these planes, it's like going into Walmart. Everything in Walmart is all physical. Clothes, food. Well, that's how this plane is. It's a Walmart. And they have everything there. Now, are these thoughts, which are objects, have they manifested to these people that think about them? Does it manifest today? Maybe, or maybe not. It depends, like I think Red said it or Local said it. It depends on the level of energy, the level of intent that you give it thought. Oh, my cubs, it does get more complicated than that, though. It really does. There is two planes. One is called concrete thought, and the other one is called abstract thought. So passing thoughts end up in the abstract, and it's usually bigger. Because people have all kinds of thoughts, and then they let it go. But then you have concrete thought. This layer is a lot thinner. And this layer, you have thoughts that people have put the proper intent to manifest it. But this in and of itself is a whole science behind it. Because it includes the mind and visualization. Now here's what's the problem. If you're not a good visualization person, if you don't know how to visualize something and hold the thought in your mind, you will not be able to manifest what you want. You're going to have to learn through proper meditation how to hold a thought. And you don't play with what you want to manifest. You have to use other things to train your mind to look, and also your internal television, to look at a thought. If you can hold a thought for 1 minute, that's amazing. Most people can't hold a thought in their mind for no more than 7 or 8 seconds. But you can learn to improve upon that through certain meditation practices. For example, when I was learning how to hold the thought, I will use a pen. If I can hold the thought of the pain in my mind for 1 minute, that was good. I did do it. You know how long it took me? 4 months. 4 months to do that. Because the mind is always busy. There's always incoming, invading thoughts like a highway. You gotta dispel all of that. And there are meditative practices that will help you do that. When I did that pen, I gravitated to a nickel. You'd be surprised how difficult a nickel was. It took me a year. A year. And then from a nickel, a quarter. That is how you have to train your mind and your internal television to hold thought. The longer you can hold a thought, the faster it will manifest in real life. It's that simple. It's really that simple. And there are many exercises and meditation techniques. And I'm going to put some of them on Patreon for you to learn. This is how you manifest. Guys, thank you. I'm going to have a little dinner. And you can call later on after an hour. And I'll do 2 more occult videos. Usually the ones that I started and didn't finish, I will finish them today. So I can give you a new download using, of course, my new tablet. Guys, thank you so much. Please donate. Please give. I gotta get me another eggnog, another beer. I'm so happy. My teeth are growing.